Oh, 7-star citizens, hope you're having a fantastic day. CIG have done it. No more combat logging. We've been talking about 320 quite a lot in the last couple of weeks as it approaches release, and it has been more and more looking like it's going to be one of the best patches of this year, possibly the last 2 years, in my opinion. One of the reasons that this has become apparent is because of all of the additions of these minor, but honestly extremely impactful changes. And today in the PTU for today's build, we got 3 really large ones that I want to let you guys know about and talk about because we're probably going to forget it in 3 months. It's just going to become our regular day-to-day play. So firstly, yes, we have a combat timer now. Gone are the days of the Alt F4s for bounty hunters, pirates, really anyone looking to get into any amount of PvP. This is something that every MMO, for as long as at least I can remember, has had. And it's really important, because otherwise you can kind of cheese any PvP encounter. Along with 320, we have added a new combat logging mechanic to avoid as much of this issue as possible. With this updated mechanic, while a player in combat and outside of a green zone, the player and their ship will remain in the PU for a short period after exiting the game fully or to the menu. This also comes with a warning while exiting to menu to make sure you are in a safe area before leaving, as it will leave your ship and character vulnerable at the location they left the server. So absolutely massive deal there. From what I've been hearing from people who have actually been able to test in the PTU, it's been ranging from between 60 seconds to 2 minutes. Now, there's a lot of things that'll be causing that issue, like desync and stuff. So I feel like it's probably likely to be 60 seconds, but it's also the first day that it's happened in PTU, so that number could change. However, I do think it's plenty of time for you to just unload your weapons into an enemy if they do in fact combat log. So a great start to some of the quality of life changes that come through there, but there's a couple of more. Next up, have you ever flown a Cutlass Black? Maybe a Constellation, and you've noticed that your Quantum HUD is in a completely different location to the rest of your HUD elements? No longer! We have done a full pass on all ships to make sure all the Quantum HUDs have been properly aligned in view. Along with this, much of the Quantum UI has been removed to be much cleaner and remove unnecessary elements until a full future Quantum HUD update. That's quite interesting. As this is different for all ships, if you see any that you believe are not quite right still, let us know in the IC. 2 big takeaways there. Firstly, it just feels nice when aesthetically things look good, so I'm very happy that they've done that. But in addition, they also talk about the future Quantum HUD update, which likely I feel like will come around once we get jump drives. The quality of life updates do not stop there though. Probably the biggest one for a lot of people that watch this channel is with the Argo Mole. Now, there was a little bit of a tease yesterday where they were talking about, hey, we've added something in there for those mole users. Maybe try pressing M if you're in the pilot seat. And I was a little concerned. I thought they were going to give us the ability to mine from the pilot seat, which would essentially make the Prospector a completely useless ship. Luckily, that is not the case. What they have done is they've given us access to the mole scanners. Added the ability for the pilot in the Argo Mole to use the ship's mining scanners. This will not allow the pilot to use the lasers from the seat, but will give the pilot the much needed information directly while scanning minables. And reminder, this is in addition to all of the mining changes that they've made in 320, once again just making the whole mechanic feel better and more full. And while the scanner change may feel like a pretty small thing, because, you know, you could really just use the regular ship scanner to scan rocks earlier, the display of information, the amount of information you get, especially the brand new SCU information you get, is invaluable to a mole pilot in order for them to select the correct rocks that they want the rest of the people in the turrets to go for. This all, once again, just sort of goes to show that CIG are doing a lot more work in the last 2 years to put in quality of life things that we will probably forget exist in a couple of months' time, but for right now are invaluable for making the game feel better. Xylo did post on Twitter saying, look, there's more to come. So I think we can expect a lot more quality of life updates, possibly in 320 and in the 320.x patches that are likely going to come at the end of the year. That's a quick video from me. Hope you guys have a good one. If you like the video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe for more videos, and let me know in the comments below what quality of life updates you want added into Star Citizen. No, bug fixes are not a quality of life update, but yes, they should be added. See you guys soon.